What's up, YouTube? Dan Matheny here. I'm back with another video to follow up with Cosmic Desktop. I did not talk about the applications that come with the Cosmic Desktop environment, so that was my fault. So I apologize about that. I just realized that, so I decided that I needed to follow up and do another video. Anyway, first application I want to show is Cosmic Store. I love how it has the applications lined up. It's very slick. You go through, you got your editor's choice, so you could just going to go into see all, and I already have that installed, and virtual machine. I love virtual machines. I need to do more videos, and I need to learn different operating systems again, because I know nothing of Slackware or NixOS, but I wouldn't mind running a virtual machine to configure those operating systems. But anyway, that's for another time. But anyway, it has your favorite virtual machine manager, and I need to check out the games on Lutris that work. So there's a lot I want to check out that I haven't checked out yet myself. And I don't know how Telegram would work on a desktop. I know I use it for my phone, but you never know. But anyway, the App Store has everything lined up very well. It has excellent categories and descriptions and many different apps. It doesn't have my WaterFox. That's okay, because you gotta just get things from different places sometimes, and but these are just popular applications. So I'm sure that if I went into web, I'd find it. So socialize, relax, gaming, learn, work, develop, create, work. Go to work, and let's see. You got different browsers. Yeah. I just want to see if I can find it, because this is still new to me too. I love how slick it is, though. So it is not on here like it would be on the GNOME software store. So that's interesting. But yeah, I'm sure I could find it, though. Let's see. Oh, it is on here. Well, yep, on FlatHub. I just had to check. It is on here. So, you have different categories in the software store. It's straightforward. You can check for updates. I'm sure there's updates that need to be installed. It's checking for updates. Yeah, so that's awesome that they have to be updated. So I'll have to do that here after this video. Okay, that app is off the list, so we're going to check that off. Now the next app is Cosmic Files, which is their file manager. So edit. I can go to history and see. There's nothing in history though that I've done. So but the grid is not matching up with the icon theme. But if I go to view and if I go to list view, the icon theme matches. But in that instance, it did not. So, you know, what can I say about that? I think, in my opinion, it's one of those things where it's some kind of bug. But I can see my hidden files. It's straightforward. I like that. I can go to different setting and about Cosmic Files. Cosmic File System 76 1.0.4. So that is Cosmic. We're going to go ahead and close that. Okay, so that's awesome. We know that. So let's go to settings. There's different things you can change in settings. Theme is match desktop. You could choose a different theme. You could choose a light theme or a dark theme for the file manager. We're just going to leave that as it is. And single click to open. That's what I like. So those are our settings. It's straightforward. It's basic. I like it. So then you have, let's see what it says for history. Tan to cargo. One item from Dan to cargo. Okay. Prize. Nothing. Yeah. .config. So yeah. I mean, it's a nice file manager. I like that it's basic. You have your new tab. So if I go to new tab, so .config. But I'll just go back to grid. But yeah, even with list view, with certain things, it changes the icon theme, and that I do not understand. So that's something to consider or think about. And I'm not trying to be critical, because I'm not trying to critique. It's just that's what I see. So I really like it, and really like this desktop environment. I do. I like that the applications are straightforward. I like the theming. I like everything about it. Anyway, simple file manager. And I got two tabs. I can open a new window. And that's a straight, simple file manager. Where's my .configs and my Mango? So that's another thing. I gotta, when you do a simple task. So actually, let's get my hard drive. So we're gonna hook up my hard drive live. I can. So let's plug in my hard drive. It sees the hard drive, with GBFS, of course. And I can open a new window, which is what I want to do. I want to not open a new window. I can open a new tab. Or I can just open it. And that's what I had to do. I had to open it. And that's okay. So let's go to configs. Oh, I do have Mango in here, okay. But I might replace it actually, since I changed some things in the config. Well, let's go ahead and go to Mango. Gotta change it anyway. I don't have Fuzzle either. I think so. Check to see if I have Fuzzle. Go ahead and copy that, and let's go to configs. Go to paste. I didn't have Fuzzle. So that's actually one thing I needed. So let's go back to .config. Because I still want to get the Mango. Because I know I changed things in my .configs. And Mango WC is starting to become my favorite. But anyway, I'm demonstrating this because everything runs smoothly, tasks and all that work as they should. It's similar to Nautilus or Nemo in that regard. You know, a lot of things are just similar to the two file managers, I think. And you know, I guess my favorite file manager is Thunar. You know, that's my favorite file manager, but I really like all of the file managers. I like Dolphin, even though it's changed and the options have changed and all that. And I'm still trying to figure out Dolphin with my recent with and that's the dog in the background. And you know, anyway, it does tasks as it should. That's for sure. So anyway, we're good to go on that. And go ahead and unplug it. There we go. Put that back. Anyway, that is how that works. It does everything a file manager should do. And Cosmic Files is awesome. So anyway, that's that off the check mark list. So anyway, the last I wanted to talk about was the Cosmic Terminal. There's other Cosmic software that I did not cover. I'll also talk about with my experiences. Anyway, this is the Cosmic Terminal. And anyway, what you do is you have different profiles. You have profiles. So you got new profile. It opens up a terminal. And then go to profiles. Profile 2. So there's different ways to show profiles. I think I wanted to go to settings. View is settings. There's color schemes. There's settings. Cosmic light. So, you know, I'm sure I can import a different thing. Let's see what happens if I import that style to the terminal. Okay, it won't It doesn't work, but I'm sure in cosmicthemes.org, sure it would. Let's play around with that for a second. Let's open up the browser here where it is under that I remember. And let's restore. Okay, so we have cosmic themes. Let's go back to the top here. Okay, so terminal. Let's see if I can search for terminal. Well, I don't know if I don't know if there is. Well, this is still new, so and I'm still learning about Cosmic Terminal itself. But yeah, so the themes don't apply to the terminal yet. So if you go to color schemes, you're not going to find anything, but there's also settings. So, the background opacity, I made 92%. And, you just have, a couple choices, and the theme is supposed to match the desktop. So this is the theme that matches the desktop. I think it does, but I think, in my opinion, it's a little on the lighter side than what I like. But I mean, it works. It's a straightforward terminal, So I mean, passwords is something different. And about Cosmic Terminal, let's go to about that right quick. Cosmic Terminal System 76 1.0.4. Yeah. So that's interesting. But yeah, color schemes. It's still a new thing, or well, maybe let's try to Google it. Open WaterFox. I realized that a lot of the things I talked about, that I looked up in other places, ended up in the ArchWiki, or was already in the ArchWiki when I talked about it. So it's very interesting, and Mango WC is awesome. But anyway, go ahead and talk about okay, terminal. Color themes. There we go. So this may not be. Hold on, let me see something. That may not be it. Okay, Cosmic Terminal. Yeah, so I think it's still being worked on or developed, because I cannot find anything that has to do with me. You have one theme right here that you can make a Dracula theme for the terminal, which is cool. You know, I like that. That's creative, but you know, I do have a Dracula GTK theme that's considered out of date actually, but I like using it once in a while. But I like the like how I have my desktop now. So let me go ahead and wrap this up here. Okay. So with the terminal, you know, it's a basic terminal, and I'm happy that I have it. I'm happy that the applications stay out of your way. Now, I think, I don't know. I feel like with KDE you have too many options. With this, I feel like you know it's still being developed, but everything's working great on it though. The applications are running smooth, and Wayland and you know my X11 applications are working smooth, as I know you know certain applications are. So, but there's a lot of things that are running smooth in this environment. So that's one thing I really like. And I like that I can change the theme to anything I want. So, you know, there's certain things that's customizable. I feel like, you know, you have more of that installed off the bat with it. And the software store is awesome. It's straightforward. And, you know, overall, it's an awesome desktop experience. So, this concludes the Cosmic desktop experience. You know, I really think this is going to go in places for sure because of the ease of use. You know, they're still working on certain things, and I'm sure there will be more to come, and I'm excited about it. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it, whether I keep the environment or not. I'll be keeping an eye on it, you know, just like I do a lot of things. Anyway, it's going to be it for now. Have a good night. See ya.
This has been a Dan Matheny production. Thanks for watching.